Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and I'm going to call this one Pawn Shop Synchronicity because it just happened again recently. And what I mean by that is when you are thinking about getting a tool, maybe for quite a while, and finally you go ahead and get it, maybe new, and then suddenly you see another one used almost immediately or shortly after. It may not be exactly the same, but surprising how close it is. And this just happened again. This was it. I picked up one of these not too long ago, I mean a couple weeks ago or a month ago or so, and it's the DeWalt gyroscopic screwdriver. And then I stopped by a pawn shop the other day, a different one, and lo and behold, look what was sitting there. It did come with a battery. I've got it in a charger now. It did not come with a charger. The charger, that was key. All I had to do was pull this battery out and ask if they had a charger, knowing that they probably didn't, and asked how I would charge it. And, well, it was, I don't know, you probably have to buy one or something. Now, they did know sort of what this thing was. They've got regular price is 80 bucks on here. And then they were asking for this DeWalt screw gun, they were asking $32. And I thought, the moment I saw there was no charger and there was no way to charge it, I mean, it's not like, you know, you can buy Milwaukee or DeWalt tools with conventional batteries. It's not like those chargers are elusive, but there are very few tools that use this. I don't know of another one, but I assume DeWalt's got something. Anyway, and I said, you know, what's the best you do on it? And he said, you know, we could probably do 30 bucks on it. We're in deep on this thing. And I was like, yeah, right. And I thought, oh, no charger, huh? Nothing. How do you, you know, kind of playing that game, how do you charge it then? What do you do? Have to buy a charger for it or something. And then he said, I don't know, maybe we could do, and I was expecting him to say 25. He actually said I could do $22. And I said, oh, okay, well, how about an even 20? And he hemmed and hawed. Sure. So I got this for 20 bucks. It did have a battery that worked, that was in it, so I could test the thing out. And it did work. Let me turn it on here. You know, and a lot of these, what I'll do is I'll run them for a little bit and then smell around the motor. Sometimes if it's got brushes, if they're going out or there's some debris in it or something that, you know, can cause a problem. But otherwise, it looked fine for what it is. Now, I do like the one that has the pistol grip here, because then I can turn it. Get this going. There we go. But it's also a nice one. Nice little guy here. And here's a size comparison in case you're wondering. I'll pull the battery out and see it. So it is just a little bit shorter there, and does not have the basically the ability to adjust how tight it goes. I guess it's a clutch. I don't know if those are tied to specific torque arrangements. I can't remember. I don't think they are, but they're anyway. So what I decided was that's actually a phenomenon. And the phenomenon is what I'm calling Pawn Shop Synchronicity. It happened again. Finally broke down and bought a 10-ounce stiletto hammer. I've not seen another 10-ounce, but then I immediately ran into a 14, and I've seen like 2 of those in my life. And in fact, I just saw a full size or a full handle titanium stiletto in a pawn shop the other day. I'm set, I guess, on stiletto titaniums, and it happened with the titanium pry bar, where I jump on one because I have not seen a titanium pry bar used like this, and then within a couple of months I immediately see another one, actually for an even better price. It did happen here. I bought this off the truck, and then not terribly much longer I ran into a used one for about 1/3 the price. So ended up grabbing that. It happened with these Klein speakers. This one here is the one that I've used indoors, got it brand new from, you know, the orange box, and then found this one for just a few bucks at a pawn shop. You can see it's actually faded, and maybe hopefully you can. It's a little bit lighter, and then I wrote on these so I could actually read them. But that's one of those, and I've not seen another one like that one since. So, go figure. Anyway, I bet you've got some pawn shop synchronicity stories. It's really a play on the idea that, once you buy a new car, all of a sudden you see the same car everywhere, maybe even the same color, same make, or same features. It's just that you're paying closer attention, possibly, but also, there's some tools that I've known about for years, and I just have not seen them, and then suddenly I see them. And these are, in fact, these two here are from about 300 miles away, pawn shops. So it's not like somebody knocked off a stiletto truck. I sometimes joke about that in pawn shops, when I see a bunch of Milwaukee, if somebody, hijacked a Milwaukee truck and now it's all sitting here, or a DeWalt truck would be another one. But anyway, I'd love to know your pawn shop synchronicity stories. And it doesn't have to be a pawn shop. It could be anything, any time you see it again. But suddenly where you get that elusive tool and then there's another one, maybe even for less, right in front of your face. And you never see another one probably after that. But anyway, let me know your stories. And with that, Doc out.